You know, one of the biggest trading lessons I ever learned, if not the biggest trading lesson I ever had, was to understand that my individual stock trades don't operate in a vacuum. They're really mostly moving in line with what the big major indexes are doing, like the S&P and the Dow and the Nasdaq. Understanding what those guys are doing gives you a clue as to why your individual trades are acting the way they are. Your individual stock trades are like ships on the ocean of the major market indexes, so you need to know the tide and current of the market to successfully navigate your way to trading profits. Are we in a bull market or a bear market? What will happen to your trades this week? Don't get caught out and don't miss out. To understand the charts you're about to see, get your free video course and manual, plus many other free bonuses at stockgossipfilter.com. Now let's begin the show. So as always, let's kick off with the S&P 500 big picture view. Each of these is a week of action over the years, you see at the bottom here, and that's smoothed out for us by these moving averages, particularly the red line, the 40-week moving average, the most important one of all. So it's still what I've been calling a fox market. As we bounce down here, I was calling it a bear, and so, you know, it takes a while when we're looking at what's called the primary trend, or what is the underlying trend, if you like. And so it takes a while for it to change because we're looking at the big picture view with that primary trend, and it's the trend is your friend. And so which way is it going? Right now it's still a fox market, so that means it's transitioning because my system of faith videos for so long is not ready to go, but the bull is waiting in the wings. We're about a month away from making a brand new call on a bull market. Between now and then, as long as anything nasty doesn't happen, like some severe flash crash, that's the way I see it going then. But we're not going to jump the gun because we need to look at the short-term picture as well while we're waiting, and because, you know, the signal still isn't given yet. We're still transitioning. So let's look at the day-to-day chart of the S&P 500, see what's going on. There is a little shelf has formed. It was a little bearish this week, as I suspected it would be. Where it goes this week is going to depend on what happens with that line there, where we're at right now, about 4464. If it can hold above that, we might get a little bit of a bounce in the week ahead and have some relief there. But if it goes below that, then, you know, look out below. Things should get a lot lower, a lot faster, which, as I've been saying, is the healthy thing to happen. Let's look at some other charts. As I've been commentating, some of these charts have no business being up there in the first place, like the Dow Transports. I mean, that just looks like an accident waiting to happen. And the Nasdaq, you know, this was an incredibly powerful rally, but now you're seeing it rolling over, which has been great because the moving average is curling up. It's all healthy. These are all great bullish pictures. Like I said, we're about a month away from making a new call, but in the meantime, we've got to see some this correction still needs to come down somewhere around here. So don't be surprised or alarmed if that happened. It will be a healthy thing. There's that vicious uptrend that's now been broken, and, you know, like I say, it would only be the healthy and fully expected thing. So for the week ahead, I'm going to kind of be neutral because it depends on what happens with that shelf that I was explaining right there. So I've got to go with neutral for the week ahead. We are also coming into a new moon on the 16th, so that should help. So really, it's anyone's guess, you know. So that's still going to have to leave it this week. But the big picture is Fox. And just waiting about a month, I think, now before we get the big call. So get ready, and I'll speak to you next time. I appreciate you giving this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe, or you could miss an important market call. Next up, a free webinar, how to read stock charts and trade stocks, so you'll know what I'm looking at each week and why, as well as be able to trade your own stocks. I'll speak to you next week.